Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully complete our add and the view page, right? So now I want to complete our school subject, the edit and the delete. So first of all, that is our edit in our view. So now go to that our view page. That means in our view is school subject, and that is our edit button, right? So into the edit button I want to change it. It should be as a school, and then our subject. Okay, that will be the school subject. So that is will be our route. So the school subject and the edit, and that have also one of the ID, that means this table ID. So now we have to create this. Better I copy it, go to our web. Into the web I have already add this part. So that is our edit portion. For the edit I name it as a school subject edit, and that will be as a school, and then the subject is school subject edit and that ID. And then our controller name, our controller is I have created as a school subject controller, and I want to create one of the method as a that will be as a subject edit, right? So now let's do that work. That is in our school subject. So I want to copy it from our exam type, that will be as edit. I copy it, and then after this I want to paste it. I paste it. Okay, so that will be our method. Our method will be as a that means a subject edit. I copy it, so that will be as a method, and that have also one of the ID, and then our model. So right now we're using as a subject, that means the school subject or model. With this model it should get that appropriate one ID data, and that is a requested ID data. Take the things with this variable, then return view. Return view will be, I have already created one of the folder. That will be as a school subject folder, right? So in our setup, into the setup, there is our school subject. So school subject folder, I want to create one of the edit school subject. So this type of one of the page I want to create in our this school subject folder. That is a school subject. I create as a new file. Now click as a save as, name it as edit school subject .blade.php. okay, so that will be our page. So I want to copy it from our exam type edit. I copy everything. So here I select, okay, I select everything from to this position, and now in our edit school here I simply paste it. So that will be as a edit school subject or edit subject. Okay, edit subject, and then our name will be as a subject name, and then that is our field name. And also from here I pass that as edit data. I compress that data in our this page, edit school subject page, and then with this I want to display our database field name as a name, right? So that is actually our name. So here I have inserted some of the data. Yeah, you can see there is all that our data. So I want to access this name. Perfect. That means it should be get a specific ID, and it should be displayed in our this value area. Okay, so that is our update button. Perfect. So here we don't need to change anything. Everything will be just like great. Now click as a save all, and now check this out. Click as a refresh, and now I want to edit this data. Click as a edit. Yeah, you can see it's now perfectly getting our 3 requested data, and now it's visible in our view area. Okay, that means the value area. So I want to update it. So if you want to update, that is our edit, and they have also one of the update button. That is a method as a post method. There is a CSRF token, and then our route. Our route will be as a update school, and then I name it as a update school subject. Update school subject, and I also get that we have to update it with a specific one of the ID. That is our edit data, right? So that is our edit data. I pass it in our edit page. So with this it should be get our ID. And then our everything will be just like same. Here we have to create this update school subject. I copy it. Now go to our web route, and then that will be for our post method, and then I name it. That will be as a update school subject, and that will be as a school, and then URL will be as a school subject update with the ID, and then our controller as a school subject controller. Here I have to create one of the method as a subject update. Okay, so this type of one of the method I want to create here. So after this I want to create new one. Better I copy it from our exam type. Here I copy it, I copy that thing says exam type update. It will be just like that same. Here I paste it. So our method I have called it as a subject update. So I want to update, that will be as a subject update, and then the request, and that is actually the ID. So that means that is actually our ID, right? So after that, we have to update our model. Our model right now we are using as a subject, school subject, and find this ID, that is a variable. That in the validation, our table will be which one? Our table will be as a school subject. I copy it. So that will be our school subject, and here with this it will be as unique, right? And then our data, perfect, and then save this data, and it will be show as a subject updated successfully. Okay, subject updated successful, and then it will be returned direct to our view page. That means that is our view page. I have already created that route as a school subject view. I copy it, that will be as a school subject view, and with the notification. Okay friends, so that's all for our update. Now click as a save all, and now let's check this out. Give a refresh. So now I want to update this one. Okay, and then it test something. Click as a update. Yeah, you can see it's now updated as a subject, updated successful, and that is also updated. So now our next work is to delete. So it will be just like that same before. Better. First of all, that is our view into the, right now we don't need this, edit view, I don't need this. That is a view into the view area, that will be as a school subject, and then delete. I just name it whatever the name actually you choose. I name it as a school subject, delete with the ID. We have to create this route for the delete in our web route. So that is our get method. For the delete, I name it as a school subject delete, and then that will be as a subject, and then that will be as a that will be as a school, and then I rename it as the subject. That means the school subject delete with the ID, that will be our URL. Then in our schooler, that means the school subject controller, I want to create one of the method as a subject delete. Okay, so there is a method will be that I have to create in our this controller. So that is our controller. So I want to copy it from our exam type, that will be the delete method. I copy it, and then in our here after this I paste it. Okay, so that will be our method. Our method name, obviously I have named it as a subject delete. I copy it, so that will be as a subject delete with the ID, our model name. Right now we are using model as a school subject. How much easy it is, you can see there is a school subject, find that ID, then you delete this user, notification will be as a subject deleted successfully. Our alert type will be as the info type. It will be returned direct to our view page, that means the school subject view home page, right? That means the index page. Perfect, it will be getting redirected to this page with that notification. So friend, that's all we have to do, right? So that's all. And now I want to actually save it and check it. Now click as a save all, and now if everything okay, it should be work. Click as a refresh. So right now this data, I want to delete. So that is our sweet alert is also activated, because of all that have our sweet alert ID. Now I just click as a yes to delete. Yes, you can see it is showing as a subject deleted successfully. So friend, that is pretty much basic, all that code application I think you already know. So we successfully complete our exam type code application, we successfully complete our school subject code application, right? So now our next procedure we have to work for our assigned subject. So that is pretty much important, or will be one of the interactive things, but that will be little bit tough. But if you all understand about our fee category account, so that will be just like our fee category account. Okay, so here I want to add this part. So next video we'll start work for our this option as a assigned subject. So how can do that work in this next video. I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.